Alright, so today I have a Turkish 8805-35 Mauser on 8mm, of course. This one is completely packed in Cosmoline, and that's going to be part of what this, well, the main reason why I'm taking this apart, because I'm not going to shoot it when it's full of grease, and show you some examples later. What I'm using, I've been using this stuff for years. It's called Hose Off. It's a Cosmoline remover. That's in frame there. There, Hose Off Cosmoline remover. From what I found, they're mostly just doing commercial stuff. I found this at a discount kitchen supply store. There's also another company that makes smaller containers, A&L I believe is the name. This stuff works amazing. It doesn't stink, and I'm going to give you some examples of how this works. Also, the beauty of this product is that you can just keep reusing it no matter how discolored it gets. This one's been used a lot just as for wiping down parts and what have you. And it just keeps working. It's great. It's not expensive either. You can usually buy a liter of it for $10 to $15. The other brand stuff. And like that's been what, 5-6 years, so even during the tail end of the cheap milsurp. So, and well, speaking of cheap milsurp, auction $500. So very happy to get that. The board in this is like brand new. So, and in typical Turkish fashion, the bolt doesn't match. So it isn't that big of a deal, but all the other numbers are matching on it. So start, take the bolt out, get chunks of Cosmoline in the bolt face here, and just oozing out. So what I'll do is I'll decock it, start spinning this off, and we got a fresh container of the hose off stuff there. Once your parts have adequately been soaking in it, it'll just dissolve, change color. Hence the name, you hose it off. You just rinse it under water. It'll turn all sooty and everything just washes out, which is nice. Put that in there, hose in there, cap, bolt body, spring, firing pin, bolt head. It does have the extractor and ejector, which is nice, considering the ejectors usually go missing. So now that's done, I'm going to come out of frame here, unscrew the cleaning rod. Take that out. And it's pretty well full-length cleaning rod. So that's at the muzzle, comes back to about here, so if you had your brush on, it should be fine. Then the front band here, oops, that's not going to go well for the camera. So the front band here is under a hell of a lot of spring tension. So just to get it started, pull that off, and I'm going to throw it in the old stuff. Next one is on the side. Pull this off. That, throw in the old stuff. Oh Jesus. Okay. Note how there's no spring clips under this, and I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but right here there's just literal gobs of the shit all underneath of it. Down the barrel there's another big gob of it, which is concurrent with that. Underneath the rear sight, even more of it. Yeah, fun times. So flip this over. It's got the cover plate here where the old M blocks would have came out. These are being 05, 35 Turkish version. They take stripper clips. It's 8mm Mauser. So just have that there, keeps all the extra shit out of it. Old screws. Holy crap. This is not a piece of metal. This here is not a piece of metal. This is a solid chunk of Cosmoline. There's the mag well with its extra pieces. It's all gunked down inside. That's going to need to soak for a while. And then pop the stock off. And no cracks or anything right about here. There's a circle with a case stamp, just a heat stamp in it. Cosmoline all down inside the stock. This product, by the way, is safe for wood, at least so far as I found. I don't go submerging, setting up PVC pipe and just dropping the wood, and that's moronic. But as far as wiping it down and not having to worry about it, it's very good for that. Butt plates on these are this old Imperial German style with the comes in rounds, it's wide at the base, which I personally like. Butt screws out. This particular one here has a 1 and then some Turkish markings and then the old so Ludwig Lova stamp on it down here by the lower screw. One nice thing about it being all in grease is that nothing is really sticking. Nothing's fighting. A little bit of Cosmoline under there. A little impregnation into the wood. Black spots are. And the wood on this, it's not finely sanded and oil or worn. This is still fairly textured. I don't know if that sound will come through. Which is kind of nice in a way. Insofar as, you know, it wasn't used or beat around or mostly been in storage for most of its life, if not all its life. So, and the barrels on the indicator hasn't even really been shot outside of the factory. So. This, oops. This off. These are all, Slingsville's all caked in Cosmo. Let's see. I might have to fight with that off camera. But yeah, so there's those. This spring clip, if you're familiar with like a Chilean 95, which I'm looking at right across the room there. You'd have the little hole here. This has been plugged with some wood, and this one up here I can drift out. So there that goes. The reason you want to take that out because it's all full of the shit all up underneath. So that's off. And if you look down in here, another old nasty gob of it. So, yeah, and then this front cap drifts out. I'll do that off camera. So, yeah, that's an 8805-35. Take it apart. Less the trigger guard and the thing there, which I'll fiddle with later. And, yeah, what a bloody mess. Now, as far as the 05 35s are concerned, or the 8805s English are concerned, these would have had a barrel jacket on them when they were original issue. What the Turks have gone and done is they left the jacket part on here, but it's, yeah, it's welded. But they've cut it off right where the handguard goes. So, I'll get my hands on Cosmoline. So there's that right there. But it ends, Christ, that crap's in the way, all the way down here. More of this crap over there. So they've cut the old barrel jacket to size, put a notch in it for the handguard, and then there's some little spot welds that have been ground off around the perimeter. So that's how they got around that. And that's also your forward mounting screw. So yeah, as far as product I've been talking about, so I got some of it up on the barrel here. I'll go for the lighter stuff first. So I just take that, rub it up and down, it just starts melting it. It just starts dissolving. That's why I like it. It also doesn't hurt the finish in any way. I have stuff that's, well, I've been using, that I've had since using this, and I've never seen any issues. When you're done, you hose it off. It'll leave some, come off a little, I wouldn't say soap suddy, but it's got a little foam that comes with it when you hose it. And